Libra, Libra, Libra. Shamrock Tarot. General message. Goodness gracious. I know I woke up, I saw Libra, and yins really are like a gang. I was going to do 3 separate messages, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. I mean, yins really are a gang, like, rah! The wolf pack. We are, I would say, more like a wolf pack. Well, our little community here. Your guys' Shamrock Tarot general message may not resonate. We're doing a Libra day today. There are still some people in the shadow in this community, my community. Your audience, you guys have, and this message could be for anybody, a platform it's called, and you have an audience. Okay, so even God, fairy realms, anybody can come to these shows, platforms, whatever you want to call them, and they're considered an audience. If you go, I cannot find her link. She goes by a couple names like I do. Magenta, I know I've mentioned her before. She's 90, very fairy, a fairy that made it to the 90, like that. She's very, she writes stories and stuff. So you want to be careful communicating with her because she, she can twist words very, very, very well. She's an author. So if you don't want, we'd say the copycat, but of course, if you're a good teacher, people are going to be copying off you. That's how we know who's listening, who's paying attention, stuff like that. I know she goes by Magenta. I cannot, for the love of God, figure it, whatever. Anyways, moving on. She's very, very like that too. She explains that, okay? Then there's some of us that are more of like a teacher, the instructor, like I have a podium. You are my class. Take it or leave it. Take a grain of salt, don't come I don't insult people. I'm very, they say I'm critical, but I'm not. It's called constructive criticism. You can look that up, constructive criticism. It's a teaching style and a management style. That is what I'm programmed with. If you don't like it, then leave. Whoever is here, you all made it to the academy. Congratulations. I'm still part of the academy too. I don't know what my lessons are. That's what's so fun about it. The nice thing about 5D is that you get your guides get to talk to you. And then when you get to 90, you got to figure everything out. So there was this big thing that came through with this Taurus in reverse that I'm dealing with right now, who has a demon inside of him. I don't care about the show. I care about the demon. And I had to just sit there and meditate, and I slept for like a week too. I was so exhausted and so tired, I can't control a lot of that stuff. So thank you for being patient with me. I don't need to keep going over stuff. You guys, if you don't want to be here when I'm posting, then you need to go get the assignments off of somebody else. The communication lines are open. If you can't get through to your brothers and sisters, that's not my problem, okay? That's your problem. You guys need to work it out. Shit lands on my desk, it's a shit store. I think yins are starting to realize that already. The academies, we're a school, we work in groups. Everybody has to work in groups. We got our group. I don't think we have to announce who's in the groups. You guys got to go make your groups. So groups are normally of 4. If you have an extra one, you got to get permission to have an extra one in your group. There are, it teaches everybody to learn how to work together. There was a spice. I got a couple devil shoestrings. These people have the audacity. I didn't do anything to them. I'm part of the council with my back turned because I'm a transcriber. I do all this freaking work. And they had the audacity to tell me that they wanted that for exchange. And I was like, yeah, right. And so they chose an herb. I had to grab it out of my closet. I know what bottles there, but I don't know what herbs in it. So we'll have to watch that too. Obviously, the light and dark. It never ends. There's always light in the dark and dark in the light. So you guys got to learn how to read energy. A lot of yins are very, very good at it. So anyways, they're still lingering there. Once they get caught, okay? Yeah, okay, as soon as I say Libra, the whole thing with the gang, you guys gotta not be so like, Oh, I'm here. Here's my questions, because I'm a Libra. I'm a chatterbox. I start answering things, especially in the middle of the night when I first wake up. And I don't have to write anything down when I come like that anymore, because I already did all my writing through my 3D and 5D. That's why I tell you, encourage you to write things down, because that's what goes in your archives, the secret archives, and only you can read your own writing, right? So, and my rotator cuff is not going to ever get any better, and it's pretty bad. Anyway, so you can start, and I'm a chatterbox, and you guys start talking to me, and then everything's already out. So, so just, you know, one at a time, please. If you're in line first, then take a seat and sit down. I don't know if you, I mean, you're all high priestesses. You know how to be secretive and quiet. So your gifts and your abilities, they just like come to you, and then you work on what you're the best of. Like my grandmother or my grandfather always said, you find a skill and you stick to it, you know. Everything that you have right now, materialistic, is what you came into this world with, okay? Sometimes there's lingering. If you're doing, you know, we do the spring cleaning. You have to do that every year. I mean, it just snowed again here, so about another month. I had some Facebook memories come up, and it was Easter last year, or a couple years. I don't know what year it was, but it was Easter. It was Easter yesterday. So that's that spring fever, that wanted to jump the gun, stuff like that. Do your baseboards, all that stuff. Like, this is an old house. I know we have problems with like spiders and stink bugs, stuff like that. Them little tiny beetles and the centipedes get in. If you bomb, they do have bombs safe for animals. You got to look for them, though. They're really hard to find. We only find them at the Dollar General when we do it. So, and if they're not spraying like the exterminators you have in part, like I'm moving back into a dwelling. I mean, dwellings they're blessings from God. So don't think bad about yourself if you live in a dwelling. I'm going back. I'm be equal to the rest of you. I just was in a marriage, just, you know. I don't have more than you. I didn't get anything out of this marriage. I'm going to be fighting with him. You know, he took off. It's a long story. It doesn't even matter. It's at the end of the rope. We had an offer on the house. He refused it. It's not my problem. I'm equal to the rest of you. I just, in my 20s, I isolated myself. I had kids a little bit young, and I isolated myself and worked on my work history and schooling. You know, I didn't party and stuff like that. Even if, I know it looks like sometimes I'm partying, but I don't. I only drink like a drink or two, a couple drinks. I don't know what ins have questions on. Think about them. And this is like the group energy I'm talking about. Think about your questions, keep them inside, and we do one-on-ones. Might be better. I call them one-on-ones. I forget what my one manager called them. We'll just do that. And then the ones in the shadows are still kind of acting like fairies, acting like they got all this energy, and they don't. So, and then they get a big slap in the face when we pull through with the big guns. Okay. Things will start being announced. I'm going to start not a group, but a club. It seems I'm good with the clubs. I've been president of a couple clubs, and I'm going to create a club. So I would be the administrator. Then we have everybody gets voted in: president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. And then anybody can join, but you'd have to get sworn in. And then as a club, we vote on everything. That's what a club is. Okay. Still working on the name and the catch line. We're almost done. I know all the guys with all their secret societies have really worn out all them names and just like lodge and boring. And it's men and women, so. Okay. Intuition. Beautiful high priestesses. Celebrate what's coming. Yay! We were celebrating yesterday. Got carrot cake and lemon donuts. And of course I end up with yeah, stomach ache and had to take a Benadryl because I'm allergic to everything. Here as family. Wow. Let me see here. Oh, I'm moving in like a week or two, so my other tables are already shut down. This was the last one. And I don't know what's going to happen with April because I might get hurt. Last time I got hurt, I was in physical therapy for what? Like 2 months or something. 3 times a week. So, yeah. Excuse me. Higher self. Yes, your higher self is coming in, but they got to work out the plan between you and your creators and your higher self. That's that 5D energy. So I would really stop worrying about sabotaging people's work and worry about yourself, because they can come in and they'll have a meeting sooner or later and you'll get kicked out. So divine wisdom, not kicked out, but you'll go to a lower level. So there's different levels of the 5, the 9, same thing. It's the same thing once you get in. It's not like, oh, I'm here, I made it. No, there's different levels. That elevator goes on forever. Creating synchronicity with yourself, with other people. Part of God, part of the plan. What's going on here now? Never alone. Always take time out for silence. Aw, see how much better that is? I know, everybody wants to throw their energy around like they're better than everybody. That's not how you do it. Always take time out for silence to clear your mind. Your sacred space is not decorating a shrine and, all that crap. Yes, you need a shrine. Yes, you need an altar, all that stuff. But your sacred space is that high priestess. When you pull it all together, you close everybody off, and you sit there and clear your mind and meditate. That is your sacred space. It has nothing to do about you being alone, locking your kids out of the room, doing a stupid ritual. That's not your sacred space. Okay, you can tap into your sacred space wherever you are at. Oh. Were you searching, huh? Well, that's good. Oh, yeah, a lot of you are wasting your energy, too, trying to prove points. You're here to deliver messages. When you're studying and stuff's coming out, you don't have to announce it. It will just automatically incorporate itself into your readings. So focus on, no, it's just a tap. That was yes. I'm going to be dropping some signs. I mean, of course, if you want to come personally, and I'll incorporate it into your readings. But I'm dropping Capricorn for sure, Pisces. I have one Sagittarius, and they're very busy anyway, so I already told them to just jump in when they want to. I don't know. I still have to go through my my channel and see what's going on. But definitely for sure, Capricorn and Pisces. Aquarius is getting stuck in the same rut, and I just not doing it. Yeah, everything's hidden. There's nothing, that's what's so fun about everything. Oh, there are drugs going around the scene. There are lots of drugs. There's acid going around. Lots of shrooms. Psychedelics have been around forever. Shrooms have gone and grown forever. And the sacred medicine and the lotuses, the water lilies, there's all different kinds of strands that get released, the DMT, psychedelics. If it didn't do anything to you, you didn't eat enough of it. And it's used in lots of countries like Brazil, Africa, stuff like that, when they do their rituals. and it helps to align people. So even like people go to these huts, the DMT huts, and they get put under, you know, and it's to realign you, to fight your demons, stuff like that. You have to be careful though, because there's a lot of synthetic shrooms going around. Somebody learned how to, because mushrooms grow in a dark and water, you know, moist area in certain temperatures, and the synthetic ones are like a kit. You can buy them online. You can grow your own shrooms if you want. They're legal in some states. You can go into like the stores and buy some. They, you know, they grow under a certain type of light, whereas the original ones grow in cow shit or in the dark. So that's the difference between the synthetic. There's a new crowd of kids coming in, a new crowd of the star seeds coming in, and you kind of just got to go with it. You can lecture them on you know, drugs. That's fine. I don't care. But, you know, lecturing and judging are two different things. It's been around forever. So, 9 of Pentacles. I mean, if that's how they got to do it to get into the realm, that there are, you know, tests for that, but it's when you're abusing it, it becomes the problem. 9 of Pentacles. There's no rhyme or reason to the way I do things. I do things my way, so get over it. So if you leave a bad comment, then that person owes you times 10. If you're divine, the stability for yourself. Yeah, working towards a stability for yourself. Lots of Raven energy. I don't know what's going on with the Raven. You guys can try and tap into that. Lots of questions about the skulls, just because skulls remind us of mortality. They remind us that life is short. So they are used as a tactic to kind of scare like the younger ones, but they're very mythological. All right, so we got 2 paths ahead. You stay in the dark in this divine plan, or you go into what you want to do kind of thing, which I know a lot of you are kind of going towards that. I'm going to do what I want to do instead of just going with the flow. More High Priestess energy here, crowning. You see, is that better? Okay. So one way is that 5 of Swords, you know, jealousy, hate, lots of moth energy, moths. It's not bad. It's that wake. You're just seeing the light in the dark, and the moth starts growing out. You know, like them little tiny eggs you find in your soil for gardening them are moth eggs. Moth energy. Or going towards, you know, the work, going with the flow, flying with the birds. Even the cat is just going, you know, going with the flow here. Lots of cat energy. Cats are very sneaky. Cat-like reflexes. Yeah, you got to let go of the past. See what this does. It starts creating this burden here. Letting go of the past. Forgiving things. Yeah, I found the Isis deck. I don't know who had questions about that, but I found it. Death. So putting a death, transforming yourself, and going with the divine flow. Yeah, you got to release all this stuff. So you're all still stuck at the doorway here. There's nothing I can do. All I can do is guide you. The gates open up. The angels reach out and touch you. And then you go back and prove yourself. And the only thing you're doing is proving yourself to yourself. Proving yourself to your higher self. Once you realize that, then you're going to have your aha moment. You know where I keep my fairies? My one fairy's in the car, and the other one, I don't even know where she's at. Then one woke up for my daughter, and she's out on the maple tree. I don't even let her in. I call her Lella, and I have 2 of them. I'm not telling you my fairies' names. But Lella, ugh. Okay, the death card. Let's see. What death, please? Queen of Pentacles. Your material, your view on material stuff with the Emperor. You guys are still looking at materialism as, you know, as like a gain. Material wealth as a gain. The Pentacle has to do with earth energy. It has not, materialism is earth energy, okay? But it's earth energy. It's not just something tangible. It's not just something that's given to you. You know, it's not just something you earn. It's something that, you know, it's a divine gift. And they'll come and give it to you once you start passing your tests. In your dreams, in your dream states. Like I wasn't arguing with somebody, but I'm posting stuff. And it's like, what has some value to me because I bought it. So if someone buys it off of me at a discount price, it doesn't mean it's junk. If you buy something, then it has value to you. If I put it out on the curb for free, okay, and the junk man comes to get it, yeah, then it's not worth anything. If I give it away to the poor, yeah, it's not worth anything. So if you buy something, it's worth something to you, the value of the beholder. One man's junk is another man's treasure, okay? And the stuff that I'm trying to sell, I'm not giving it away. I'll take it with me. I'll squeeze it in a cupboard somewhere. I don't know what's going on with the kids. Just always, I don't even want to talk about it. See, yeah, the kids in the background, yeah. You can deal with it. I don't deal with it. Whatever. Life's going. My kids want to hold on, and life's going on. Mommy's on a new journey. And you guys go in this one way, holding on to the past, not crying and releasing things, wanting to fight, making people jealous, trying to prove yourself to yourself. It's leaving your burden. The rest of us are on our path already. Okay. King of Wands. Somebody's taking action, darlings. Oh, somebody came through, Sagittarius, whoever's having... Sagittarius is the one that went to jail, but they're out and they're trying to explain something to somebody. I'm sorry I didn't write it down. Like I said, everything's... I've been ready to move. I had everything plaqued and in storage for a year. Then I couldn't afford it anymore, so I brought everything home. Then I took everything upstairs. Now I'm bringing everything back down. It's crazy. I'm slowly taking a carload over. I mean, it's far. Then with gas went up. So, yeah. So I can't like go back and forth. It's like, you know, 22 miles out of the city. So, the devil. Can't get enough of Pan, huh? He's so cute, dude. You hi, Pan. You know, there's Satan, there's the devil, there's Pan, there's Lucifer, there's all different levels. There's all, like I said, the elevator goes on forever, up and down. So, something about Sylvia Brown came up too in my dreams. She has a lot of books. May she rest in peace. There might be some things, you know, if you're looking for something, go into the book section on Google. And, you know, if you start, you know, if there's... You look up a term, and then if there's a couple of authors you're looking for, you put the term in with the author and hit books. The answer you're looking for is in a book. I did my work. You guys, you reader, like, oh, you got to put your work in. Oh, I put my work in, honey. Believe me. I have a very hard time sitting here. I have a exposed nerve root in my back, okay? I cannot sit anymore from all the hard work and everything I've carried. Now, I'm not a surgery client, and it's just sitting there against my bottom back there. There's nothing you could do about it. Exposed nerve root. See, you have your spinal cord here, okay? Then you have your bones and cartilage, bone, you know, and you have all the fluids and all the cushy stuff so it can bend and move. All the way down at the bottom onto my tailbone. right in the middle here. And then you have all your nerves running up through the middle. Okay, they're all like, all pushed together. One of mine is sitting against my bones like that. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay? That's why I can't sit like you guys. So be thankful you can sit and read for people. Gathering more information. Worrying about third-party information. Why are you always worried about this? Worry about third-party information, spying. I mean, you could just turn this right into a negative reading. You need to be, I don't want to say, I mean, some mediums are very good at channeling the positive and negatives. Not taking any risks with the 1111 right now. Questions about the soulmates, the twins. We're still not getting into that yet. Sorry. Here we go with the death card again. This King of Wands taking action. He's turning his back on the 1111 and is still upset and pissed off about the third-party information that he is releasing. That's one message. He's wounded. I don't know why, because as soon as he let go of it and faced the other way, it was like instant cure. So I don't know if he's still holding on to this bull crap that's pulling him down. The gate is closing. I got my, I told you it's the Venus portal is today. It's going to close. All the planets are shifting. I don't have time to do my my astrology, whatever, because I'm, like I said, I'm moving. So that was Estrella 5D who brought that up. So congratulations. So you need to get, get on the bandwagon. Yeah, he's pissed off because of how they had him all tied up like that. I mean, that was like the most insane thing I've ever had to deal with. And I'm still dealing with those demons. And, here's the doorway. The doorway's over on the other side. You got death over here. So you want to plunge to death, plunge to death. Or go the other way. You could do whatever you want. You're holding on to death, like literally. Nobody forces anybody. That's the thing, the difference, with the light. We don't use control. All right, everybody else, what other questions do we have here? Yeah, we want victory and success. Everybody's trying to prove that they're a different reader or whatever. And I noticed that people are losing their subscribers because you're not giving them what they need. And it's like a restaurant or like a club, or I'm talking about like a nightclub. You only get like 5 years. So if 10,000 of your subscribers are going to other people, I mean, you had 5 years of that. Okay, so change is here. You might need to change the way you do things a little bit. Broken heart. I don't know what. You need to learn how to transfer this broken heart to them. You did not do anything wrong, masculine. These people did the wrong. You need to turn your back, let it go, shut the door on your past, forgiving your family and friends, and move to the future. Get in the ferry boat here. It's here. It's time to go. Take all your love and passion and go the other way. Or go to death. We're in the boat. We're going. It's time to go. This is the drama and conflict. You want the help or you want drama or conflict? Right here in the middle. It's the way you view things. That's why you're stuck in your head. The Two of Cups. There are reasons why you got left over there. They are secrets. What did I say? Secret. That's not saying secrets. So they're divine secret, the secret society, secrets. They're not going to be announced publicly. So if you want to know all these secrets, then you need to start a relationship with your divine feminine. End of story. Nobody's waiting for you. You want to be stuck in that? Go right ahead. Stuck in your cloak of darkness. Seems to be a pattern for you. Yeah, you need to coffin this. Put it to death. It's done meditating. Up, up, and away, or plunge to your death. Anybody else? Yeah, you're sad because you rejected it. Oh, what? It's not rejected. It's right here on the table. It's plain as day. Because you offered romance to this other person instead of the Empress. Well, I mean, you had a lot of spell work on you, which is no excuse for an emperor or a king, but Yes, you caused all this problems, but one of those demons belonged to the Empress. I could tell you that right now. So it all happened for a reason. And everybody's just going into single mode. Here's the Emperor at the bottom. And for at least April. So you need to focus on being single and throwing out the trash. Everybody spring cleaning. Throw away all your clothes that have holes in it. Everything. King of Pentacles. Yeah, the Empress is going into her masculine King of Pentacles energy, providing stability for herself because she doesn't have a choice. Justice is being served on this, on love towards the Empress. Aw, this heartfelt love. Yeah, somebody's getting the broken heart. It ain't going to be the damn Empress. I'll tell you that right now. It's already on your back, brother. So you need to learn how to transform this attraction. You guys thought you were so big and bad with your energy. You need to get rid of this broken heart. You didn't do anything wrong. They did. You need to change your mindsets. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. This Queen of Wands, please, is so mad and burdened. We got 10-10 here about you going forward. The Emperor. Oh, look at that. Emperor and Empress on the board. How cute. The Empress is gone. Look at that. Queen of Wands, please. Queen of Wands. Yeah, she got caught lying and sneaking around, and she tried making it like it was the Empress, blah, blah, blah. We're sick of dealing with this story. She put all her feelings, love, and emotions on top of the King of Wands here, and opened up that threshold there. But they're just long lost memories that have been buried, whatever they were. Nobody even knows. I mean, it's gone. They're death. They're done. Over. It's been over for months. So what? The memory is you're a two-timer. You're fake, fake, fake. You do all this evil stuff behind people's back. That's what the memories are, bitch. Okay? Yeah, it's time to go. Time to go. Put all your strength and courage and going. Giddy on up and apologizing to the Empress. Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and offer commitment. Start a life with them. See what their plans and goals are. See where they're going. Talk about the future. Talk about what's going on. There's the angel. She's here at the gate, ready to pull you through. Yeah, you want to juggle. Well, go right ahead. Kaboom. That's what's going to happen. This is going to break, and the flippy flop's going to happen with or without you. I got to go. Queen and King of Pentacles, Emperor and Empress, King and Queen of Wands. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.